Residents across Edo State are grappling with rising cases of missing manhole covers, cut cables and damaged infrastructure, leaving behind deadly road hazards and disrupted power supply. Despite arrests by security agencies, authorities say the trend persists, driven by scavengers and illegal scrap dealers who fuel demand for stolen items. It is against this backdrop that the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps convened a stakeholders meeting tagged the modalities for the enforcement and regulation of scrap activities in Edo State, bringing together government officials, security agencies, and industry players.
The scrap metal sector play a significant role in our economy. However, when left unregulated, it can become a channel for vandalism, theft of public infrastructures, and threats to national security.
During profiling, it's very, very important that NSCDC is fully incorporated. Do you know why? We go into background checks of all those dealers. You don't just give somebody form, then the person fill, and after filling, you become a dealer. The security will go as far as knowing who that person is. If you don't have good record to lead those teams, who will recommend?
At the heart of the discussion is how to separate legitimate recycling businesses from criminal networks fueling vandalism. They say new measures, including registration systems, monitoring of scrap movement, and stricter penalties, will soon be rolled out.
And everybody knows that our major mandate is protection of critical national assets. So we are against vandalism. That is part of our major mandate. And as I came in, and I was meeting the Mr. Governor, I think this is our major discussion, that there is no way for anything vandalism in Edo State.
So the whole essence of this meeting today is for all of us to come to a page so that we have understanding of what is going on. Because whatever that is done, we are an enforcement agency. Our own is to make sure everybody comply with the set down rules as a scrap dealer in the state. That's the whole essence. If those activities are understood and they are complying, then we're on the same page. We don't have an issue. So we'll still go further to meet with the Ministry of Environment so that we discuss on how we put things in order so that we don't have all these complaints you have.
I'm very happy with this stakeholders meeting today. The various stakeholders in the area of scrap were all called together by the security agents, and today we have been able to discuss issues that is beneficial to all of us. And with the way we are going, I think we'll be able to stop the issue of vandalism, especially the stealing of manhole covers that have caused so much damage to our vehicles and even lives. The ministry is very ready to cooperate and collaborate with the stakeholders and the NSCDC to make sure we fight this deadly act of these criminals that are causing damage to our environment.
For those within the scrap business, the situation is equally complex. While some admit that bad actors exist within their ranks, they insist many operators are simply trying to earn a living. They say proper structure, not outright clampdown, is the way forward.
And because what we do, we always want peace. This is a business we are doing whereby we fund huge amount of money to people, go and buy these things. Some of us collect loans from government or some from banks just to make sure the business goes. But issue of this profiling, we want the government and or everybody should know that we want it, let it not be as a source of income. It should be as, let me say, in a whereby as a security issue. We are profiling these people to know who are in this business, not what will come out. Some people can decide to give you 100,000 just to commit crime.
So they should allow us to at least operate as a union. We'll make sure we register all our members, anyone dealing on scrap. We'll be allowed to follow the procedures, the legal procedures from the federal government and from the national association has been done. It's only here in Edo State that we're having these problems.
The meeting ended with a shared understanding that regulation, enforcement, and cooperation must go hand in hand. Fatima Sad